Hey guys, it's Danielle here, and I am back with my week 17 of Project Life. And I'm just showing you here, as you can see, that I already have my photos in place, and they were there waiting for me when I sat down to work on Project Life, which made this week go super smooth. Now, I also want to say that I know this is coming a little bit late this week, and it's because that I decided to do an update on my computer. I don't know why I did that. I have so much to do this week, and I did not have time to deal with an upgrade, but I did it, and I had to relearn a couple of programs and call Apple and have them help me, but I'm here and I'm ready to go. So the first thing that I'm going to do is get my title card ready, and I am using my one little bird stamp that I've used, I think, on most of my weeks. And I just get that stamped and in place, and I'm just using some black ink, just keeping it super simple and easy this week. And I actually couldn't find my regular date stamp, so I had to go into my stash of roll date stamps, and I found this one from Dear Lizzy. It has the little phrases on the side, which I didn't use, but I absolutely love the font on this stamp. I think I might start using this one. It's just super cute. It's a little bit different shape. It's kind of more taller and narrow than the one that I typically use, and I absolutely love it. So I might just be using this one from now on, but we'll see. So I get my date stamped on my title card, and then I just use my little pin to draw in my little dash between the dates. And then I'm going to take the smaller piece of cardstock and tape it onto the larger piece of cardstock, sort of getting that layered look. And then I start working on this photo. Now, I don't know how many of you guys do Snapchat, but I totally love it. It's become super fun for me and my family to do. And I did this face swap of my, like, the one on the left is a face swap with me and my niece Tatum, and the one on the right is a face swap with me and my nephew Caddis. And it was so fun, and so I did a screenshot of these photos, and I actually sent them to my sister-in-law so she could show my niece and nephew, and they got a big kick out of it, just as much as I did. So I decided to document that this week, and even looking at them now, it makes me giggle. I can totally see them mixed with me in each of these photos. All right, so for the insert this week, I decided to take one of the page protectors that has the 4 3x4s and cut it in half. And so that left me with a smaller insert that has a photo in one of the pockets, and I can write about it in the other pocket. And I actually really enjoyed that, and I'm definitely going to be using that again. And for this photo of my daughter swinging on the swing, I took a stamp that I got from a previous Ali Edwards story stamp subscription, and it says Little Memories. And what I'm documenting here is just how when I pick up my daughter from preschool, the rest of the kids that are still there are napping. I pick her up right before nap time, and she always wants to swing on the swings. I think it's just because she has the whole playground to herself. She's a little shy and she's not a go-getter, and so I think that just having that whole playground to herself just makes her excited, and I always let her swing a little bit. It's become a regular thing, and so I definitely wanted to document that. And then on the other side, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a picture of my feet, and my credit card is in that picture. And it was the craziest thing. I had dropped my credit card in a store parking lot, and I had went back like 4 hours later, and it was still in the parking lot. It was crazy. So I just documented that real quick. And then for the right-hand side of my spread, I decided to take a 6x8 page protector and just put a piece of artwork by my 4-year-old, and I thought it would be fun to sort of document it in a way that like they do in an art gallery. So on that piece of cardstock, I put her name and then the title of the piece, which is Rainbow, and then I put marker on cardstock and then the size of it, just like they kind of do in a professional art gallery. I thought that would be funny and just kind of fun to do. So that's how I documented that. And then for my title card, I was going to sew around it, but I had put my sewing machine up because we had company over, and I usually sew on our dining room table, and so I had to pull it out, and I didn't want to do that. So I decided to just take my pen and draw some messy lines around that instead of sewing, which I think it turned out great. So other than that, I call this layout done. So I just tuck it into my album, and I call it good. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you all very, very soon. All right, see you later, guys.